Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, or welcome if you're new here. Thank you for joining me. So I'm coming at you with a fresh face today. So a while back I did say that I was going to do a get ready with me using all the products I used from Christmas Day. And one of them is this. It's the Natasha Denona Triochrome palette. So we're just going to be recreating the look that I did on Christmas Day, and you can see what products I used. So they're all in here. Doesn't look like a lot, but what you've got to bear in mind is we've got blush, bronzer, highlighter and finishing powder in here. Apart from the green eyes and the red lip, the rest of my so apart from the green eyes and the red lip, I kept my base quite neutral, so we're just gonna crack on with the base. Right, okay, so we use the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer, just because it's fairly new. You can see I've not used a lot, I've only used it a few times, so I don't have a review for you. I'm hoping to have a review in the next month or so and letting you know my thoughts on this. Somebody said that it was a dupe for the Tatcha one. Is it Tatcha Silk Canvas or something like that? I don't know what it is. I know it's by Tatcha, and somebody said that one of the influencers said that one was better. Don't know about that either, because I don't really watch bigger YouTubers. If you're not new to the channel, you'll know that. So I'm just going to pop some on where my pores are. A bit down there as well. I am breaking out so much, guys. Might as well just spread it all over. I didn't do that last time. I took a bit much this time. Normally what I do is just put it in my T-zone and then I'll go in with a glowy primer. But the foundation I'm using is glowy, so... Right, so that's that. Quick and simple. Right, so for foundation, this is new. Right, so as I was saying, we're going to be using the L'Oreal 24-Hour Foundation Infallible Pro Glow in the shade 201 Classic Ivory. Now, normally I'm porcelain, but I think this is a lighter shade you can get. Now, I've been searching high and low for this since it came out years ago, and they only seem to do this in the US, but Beauty Bay got quite a lot of them in, and I jumped on it. Like, for me, I think this is quite expensive, £14 for this, but I just wanted to see if I liked it. And if I like it, I mean, so far so good. I've used it a few times, but if I do like it, I'm going to buy another one as backup. And I never really get backup foundation, so that's how good it will be if you see another one in my drawer. Anyway, let's get into this. I need my sponge. And I always, well, ever since I bought this, I spritz this onto my sponge as well, just to make it go on more evenly. I don't do a lot, just a few pumps of it. Okay. It's quite runny. Yeah, I'm really getting a lot of spots. I don't know if they're coming across on camera, but like here's breakouts, here, all here on my chin. I never get that many spots. I think I'm just really run down at the moment. Working for DPD certainly took it out of me. I'm going to bring you close. like right there close. Hope that's not offensive. Now I did have my hair up before. Whoever put that bobble. So let's tie it up for a second. At least while we get the foundation on. Oh. And I've barely had any sleep the last 2 nights as well. Today it was different because I was expecting a parcel that never came. So I ordered a parcel, well, I ordered some eyeshadows from Grwm shop, and it said that they were going to get delivered today. They're still in Poland. Who's that? So that won't be coming for a while, but when it does I will swatch out all the eyeshadows because they are super pretty. It's definitely glowy and very runny. Just going to take this, what's on the actual thing there, nozzle. Oh my gosh. Right, hopefully we won't get interrupted anymore. Right, I think that's enough for the foundation. The only thing is, like with every foundation on me, I get dry here in the nose. I mean, it's not looking too bad because it's a hydrating foundation. And this is why I don't wear matte foundation anymore. 1, my age, and then 2, it just clings to everywhere. The only concealer I've been wearing for the last few days is this Becca Under Eye Brightening Concealer. It's in the shade light to medium. I think it just looks really, really pretty. And I don't feel like I need anything else. I feel like it's really, really brightening. It doesn't really embellish my lines that much. Because let's face it, when you get to your mid-30s, early 40s and above, you do have quite a few fine lines. Not just under your eyes, but all over. In my case you do anyway. And I'm still kicking myself I didn't get 2 of these. But how was I supposed to know it was that good? I didn't use this the other day. So I didn't use this on Christmas Day, but I'm going to use it because I use it all the time. So it's just my W7 Get Set Eyeshadow Base. And this is the only base I've got. So when I've run out of this one, I need to buy another one. One got recommended to me a while ago, a W7 one, but I can't remember what it was called. don't want to get this one again. I want to try a different one. Because I've had 2 pots like this. One was the NYX one that they do. And then, obviously, this is the other one. And they take so long to get through. Which isn't a bad thing. But I would like just a normal eyeshadow base. Right, and then for Christmas Day I just used this because I wanted to test it out. It's the Essence Brow Styling Soap Set, so it's transparent. I didn't use any brow gel on top, so we're just working with these brows today. And that insert is still in there. It says I'm transparent, but wow, to be honest, I wasn't overly impressed with it, if I'm being completely honest, which I am going to be. Because I want you guys going out there on the recommendation of me saying, oh guys, it's the best thing since sliced bread, because I'm not noticing that it is. Right, so just clear. I'm going to take that off. I think you're supposed to keep it on, but I'm going to take it off. That's what the spoolie looks like. And I'm going to load it up better than I did Christmas. You can see that there's some there. I mean, personally, I've done soap brows with just normal soap before, and they turned out better than these. I don't think I'd recommend it, guys, on first impressions. Well, it's not really even first impressions, it's second. And I don't think my mum was its biggest fan either. She's like, oh, my eyebrows are so sticky when I tried it on her. So we will continue to try it, not every time I do my brows, because I don't like brows this light. I like them like at least 2 shades darker. But for now, we'll just leave them like this. I wouldn't say it's sticky, I just think my mum's not used to having product on her brows. What's up next? Right, so I'm just gonna set my under eyes with this All About Matte Fixing Powder. With this number 15 Elite brush here. And I really like it for setting the under eye. I'll just go in ever so gently. Yeah, and it's not looking cakey at all under my eyes. Normally it does, so I know it's a good concealer, that one. If I see it again in TK Maxx, I will be definitely getting like 1 or 2 more, because they're only like £4.99 each. What powder did I take? I think I just had the finishing powder of this palette. So we're gonna just use this all over the face. It's finishing powder, infinity powder. I don't think it's the normal finishing powders that they do. Do you know, like dim light and all those kind of powders? I think these ones do have, well, I know that they've got a little bit of sparkle on, because you can see it, but it doesn't really transfer onto the face from what I can see. It's another brush. I don't think I've got one there, have I? I'm going to try this one. So this one is the Real Techniques Point L. It's from a really old collection. So let's just put a bit of this on. We'll start here. Now normally I would just run this all over the face once I've got like blush on and highlighter, but I'm doing it like before. Right, I'm not noticing, actually there is a little bit of glitter here. So yeah, you can, I mean you'd have to come pretty close to a person, but you can actually see it. I don't mind that. I have the Laura Mercier under eye powder, and that has got so much glitter in it, guys, it's unreal. This one, it does, I'm not going to lie, it does have a bit of glitter. I don't think you're going to be able to see it, but yeah, so there is that. So if you're going to buy this palette, if it's still even available, I think it is, you just need to be aware that that's not the same as like dim light, because dim light, I know from when I used it before, when they had that trio of powders that they brought out, it definitely doesn't have any glitter in it. I think it's just the Infinity powders that they do. Right, so next up, bronzer. I'll use this Japanesque angle brush. It's the 961, and we're going to use the bronzer, so that is number 3, and it's the Glistening Bronze Light, so it's that one. This is the lightest palette that they did, by the way, so yeah, it's that one there. It's not a bad bronzer. Like for my skin tone, it's really light. I've heard some people are boycotting Hourglass because they don't feel like they do the powders for everyone's skin tone. I don't know about that. I mean, I've not had enough of their powders to be able to comment, and I've not even really looked into what powders that they do. So yeah, let me know your thoughts down below, guys. I'd really appreciate you actually letting me know what you think. But for me personally, on this palette, I have been enjoying using it. It's not often I've been able to afford to get a palette like this, because it's £79 at full price, and although I didn't pay full price for it, I did pay, I think, £59 or something like that, which I wouldn't have normally bought if I wasn't working. I was like, no, you're working, you've been wanting one of those holiday palettes for years now, just treat yourself. Now I'm back to being unemployed, but I did get a phone call today from a recruitment agent, and I tried calling them back, and I think they must have left for the day, so I'll ring them tomorrow. Hopefully I'll get an interview out of it at the very least. And I think it's working from home. It's a customer service job working from home, I think. Right, and now I'm just gonna put a bit more of this on. I don't really like this powder. For me, I think it's too matte. I'm all about the youthful glow, guys. I've just ordered, guys, that Huda Beauty Glowish powder. So I'm really looking forward to using that. I think it's just going to be like this one. These powders here are set to give you that glow. I mean, I feel, I mean, it's not even like a top coat or anything that. There is glitter in it. So I feel like not many people are going to like that. for Christmas Day I did mix these two blushes, so I'm going to have to do that again. I didn't like the way it looked, but I will do it just for the sake of the video. Blush brush. Right, so I'm going to go in with, I went in that way, but this time I'm going to go in with the darker shade first and then the lighter shade. So the darker shade is it number 4? Yeah, number 4. So that one is Luminous Rose, and then number 3, no, that's Luminous Rose, and then, hang on a minute, that's number 2. I will get there eventually. So that's number 2. So Strobe Blush in Vibrant Heat, and then we've got the bronzer, which is Bronze Light, which I've just told you about, and then Luminous Rose. Now that doesn't look rose to me, but that's neither here nor there. Yeah, all you can see is glitter from that powder, and I know it's from that powder because it's gold. I don't know if it's going to be my best friend, never mind anyone else's. I will use it. I will make sure that I pan that powder. You mark my words, guys. Right, and then the highlight is this one here. It's quite subtle. So the highlight is, yeah, that's number 5. Strobe Powder Supernatural Strobe Light. So I think I've got a highlighter brush in here. Just gonna go in with this. Actually, no, that's got the set. Do you know how this one's got gold glitter in it? That one does too. So I've just packed 2 different separate glitters on there. Don't know why they've done that. Fair enough, put glitter in the blush, but don't put it in a finishing powder, for goodness sake. Okay. Looking glowy, I'm just gonna kind of stipple that in with the brush. I'm not saying I don't like it yet, guys, not at this point anyway. I need to test it out a little bit more. I'll probably keep it in for the next rotation of my Shop My Stash. Or if I don't, I'll pull it back the week after, just so we can get more of an opinion on it. Right, let's get to the eye look. This palette, guys, is a thing of beauty. Absolutely beautiful. So we know what it looks like. I showed you at Christmas and you probably already knew what it looked like anyway. So we're going to work our look on Scarab, this one here. It is my favourite one in the actual palette. Now at Christmas I'm sure I used either this shade or this shade. I'm not going to use them. I'm just going to do a green look. So let's get some brushes. Have I got something here from Christmas that I can use? I think so. Let's see if I've got any better brushes than that. let's try this Real Techniques one. I'll run it through the colour switch just in case. So it's the blend eyeshadow one. Right, so we're going to go in with the lightest green first of all. So it's Ion, that one there. I don't like that brush. And I need like a pencil brush. Oh, there's one here. But before that, I think I'll do it differently slightly. I think I'll take Vert all on the eyelid, and then I think we'll use Scrap on the outer V, and then obviously use my favourite all over the eyelid and see what it looks like. Right, I want to blend that first shade out a little bit. Right, now let's get the pencil brush. Oh my gosh! "12 Instagram notifications, guys." Yeah, let's go in with Scrap. Just a little bit, I don't want too much on. So this eye look is a slightly updated eye look to the one that I did at Christmas. And then I'm going to go in with this Japanese brush here. It's the Smudger 346. And then we're going to go in with the beautiful Scarab Star of the Show. Load up that brush. I wanted to come out with some single Triochrome eyeshadows. Come on, Natasha, Denona, do it. Oh my gosh. Tell me that isn't beautiful. Someone in the comments might say no, that isn't beautiful. Well, I think it is. It's not everyone's cup of tea, I agree, but it's mine. Oh my gosh, guys, I love it. Now, I was thinking about blending it out with androdite, but I don't know if that would go. Maybe just try a little bit of it. She's not doing too bad of a job. Right, and there's no inner corner highlight that we could use for this look, so I need to go and grab one. Right, so I'll use this for the brow bone. And I think I'm going to use this Becca in the shade Moonstone that I got from TK Maxx recently. Just in the inner corners. I keep stopping. Okay. Right, so we need to do the lash line. So we need to do the lash line now. I'm using this Beige Cosmetics. I don't know the number, it's worn off. So just that shade there I'm going to go in with now. And this eye look, this eye look reminds me of a look that I did with the Kaleidos Flower Punk palette. It's got a shading similar to Scarab, only a little bit lighter, and it's not a multi-chrome. I don't think it is. It's very sparkly, but I don't think it was a multi-chrome. Okay, then we're going to go in with the Maybelline Total Temptation. And then we're going to go in with Essence Double Trouble. And then we're going to grab that lip here. So for Christmas Day I use Charlotte Tilbury's Tell Laura. It's one of my favourite reds. So it just looks like that. And now I'm just going to go in with a little bit more scarab, like I need it. But just look at that, guys. Can never get the flip. Oh, it's looking blue from that angle. That is absolutely stunning. That's what it looks like on the hand. You have to be a contortionist to do that. Right, let's take the hair down. And I didn't have my curls because I had my hair tied up. But this, I actually prefer this look to like just it's slat back in a kind of ponytail. But yeah, I am loving this look, guys. So this is the overall look. What do you think? Do you like it or not? I cannot wait to do. We're not going to be doing 3 days 3 looks with it now. We're going to be doing 2 days 2 looks with those two duochromes. Or if I do 3 days 3 looks, we might just do an all matte look with it one day. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to bringing you at least 2 more looks with the other multi-chromes in the palette. Thank you for joining me today. I really do appreciate it. Please like, share, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye guys.